Yo, listen. We're live. I don't think I've done a live since. Oh, my teeth. I don't think I've done a live since UFC 324. I think was the last time I went live. What's the code? What for? Yo, if this is this shit about Kahoot, I'm not doing Kahoot right now. Fuck, I needed that. I needed that badly. New video is now live, by the way, reacting to your fight highlights. So go over to the other platform and watch up. What's happening, Matthew, bruh? Sean Strickland cannot lose to Anthony Hernandez, by the way. It is impossible. The guy cannot lose to Anthony Hernandez. Will not happen, won't happen, can't happen, shall not happen. Strickland will win. I actually think Sean Strickland will win by decision, Shaw Carl, or a late TKO, is what I'm guessing. He doesn't bear Fluffy. By what does that mean? Yeah, that's I honestly think Strickland will maybe get him out of there late. I actually think that Strickland being an underdog's free money. Easy money, man. Easy money. Can I have a follow, please? Yeah, if you want. If you're in the live, make sure you like, repost, all that stuff. Could I see the whole board? Those are the picks. Those are the picks. Is being zesty the best base for MMA? Obviously not, because Dan Hooker's on like a 15-fight losing streak. When is this? This weekend. I'm going to this card. So excited. Nice one. Me enjoy it. Why do you think Strickland wins, my guy? Because he's just better than Anthony Hernandez. Well, yo, why are people so hyped up on Anthony Hernandez? The guy's best win is Roman Dolidze or Brendan Allen. Where can you watch? Discovery Plus in the UK. Hernandez will be able to take Strickland down, but he won't be able to hold him down. And on the feet, Strickland beats him up. Strickland's basic on the feet, but it works, and it will work against Hernandez. Obviously, his wins aren't going to be good if he's rising. That there makes zero sense. That actually makes no sense whatsoever. Who's your top 5 all time? P. Islam. Demetrius Johnson has to be in there, and Volk. What time's the first fight UK time? I'm not sure. Maybe like 11 or 12. 11, maybe. 11. It'll probably be around 11-ish for the first fight. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? Right now, probably Jiri Prohaska. How many DJs would it take to beat Jones? 2. Will you watch Cage Warriors? Yep. Love your YouTube videos when we keep it up. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Give that guy a follow. Tomorrow. Yeah, this is tomorrow. Adesanya will beat Joe Pyfer. It's crazy they don't have a co-main event for UFC 326 yet. Doesn't make any logical sense to me at all. Why did they not make Max Holloway Oliveira a fight night and have it in Hawaii? Like, I don't understand. The BMF belt is dog shit. Hopefully, this is the last time that belt is ever on the line. Islam or Ilya Taporia? I've got Taporia. What time is it tomorrow? Maybe like 11 is what I'm going to say. Yeah, 326 is in shambles. Complete nutter. You got Holloway or Charles? I've got Holloway. Holloway, I'll TKO him, in my opinion. Yes, make sure if you're in the live to like up and share it and repost it and all that shit. It really helps out the channel. Gary or Islam? Ian Gary. What's your favorite UFC division? Probably welterweight at the minute. I think welterweight is probably the best division right now in the UFC. I've always liked bantamweight, but bantamweight's always been good. Lightweight's kind of well. I mean, they had the Gaethje Pimblett fight, which was good. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Sultanese was a good fight. Lightweight always has good fights, to be fair, but I feel who deserves the next welterweight title shot? Ian Gary. Ian Gary. Ian Gary. What do you think about the Hooker situation? I don't really care. Strickland by decision or late TKO? Bit weird, like the Dan Hooker situation. I've got Carlos Leal. Although I did see there's been a lot of movement apparently, like for the lines in that matchup. So I don't know. Yeah, I seen that he got punched. You going to UFC London? Yeah, I am. I said I wasn't gonna go to UFC London, but I caved in. I'm going. I'll be there. Why are you fighting Jeff Neal? Look, Duffy always knows how to put a smile on my face. Shut the fuck up. No, UFC London's gonna be normal. I'm gonna be. I honestly, man, I don't know what section I am. I can't remember. Is it section 11? I might have made that up. I honestly don't know. Do you think Elliot Taporia loses a fight, if ever? Yeah. You see the Dan Hooker needs to play into this, but because that's an untapped market for the UFC. Like you think this could be like a genius play. Like Dan Hooker could be the Lil Nas X of the UFC. Everyone loves Peyton Talbot. We know that he swings that way. He plays for the other team. John Jones plays for the other team. They love him as well. So Dan Hooker could say he plays for the other team, whether he does or not, I don't know. Get a win against anybody. And I mean, the UFC are all about wanting to be inclusive nowadays. The guy's fighting for the belt after. There you go. Sorted. Dan Hooker, marketing genius. What are the rest of your picks? Why Strickland over Fluffy? Because he's better than him. What are Anthony Hernandez's best weapons in a fight are the pace and cardio that he's able to put on people. I don't look like Ed Matthews at all. And his grappling. Sean Strickland is 25-minute proven on multiple different occasions against higher levels of opposition than Anthony Hernandez. Wrestling, Sean Strickland has got really underrated wrestling. People talk about the DDP first fight where he got taken down, I think, 6 times in total in that matchup. 2 seconds. Oh. He got taken down by DDP, but he got right back up. So Hernandez will take him down, but he will not be able to hold him down. You should dye your hair and get tattoos now. Casual. Yeah, I mean, that's hilarious. Why do we have the exact same? Stop copying me. Nah, I think you're copying me. Who is a better wrestler than Strickland has faced? Huh? Mino Anglais? No. Uros Medic isn't beating him. Does Connor actually fight this year? Yes. Thank you for the follow, my boy. Yo, I keep farting. Yo, this Nando's is fucking hell. This Nando's is killing me here. Yeah, Danny, yeah, that was a pretty hard fight to choose, but Costa getting that, he's on like a 4-5 fight win streak. I think he's on a 4-fight win streak, and KOing Morgan Charriere by head kick in his last fight is why I'm picking him. Also, Danny Ige looks shit against Patricio Pitbull. If Uros wins, will you follow me? I was going to follow you there, but you don't even follow me, so no. Thank you for the follow, mate. Yeah, if he wins, I'll follow you back. You ruined it, mate. You ruined it. You wanted me to follow you. I went to follow you, and you didn't even follow me back. So it's like, what are we doing here? Tatsuro Taira. Does Connor beat Mauricio Ruffy? Next question. I'm not asking that. I'm not answering that question. Conor McGregor. I'm not going to be. I'm not answering those type of questions. He's still my boy. Yeah. I mean, people forget Chitty beat Reese McKee, the GOAT. Shout out Reese McKee. DDP or Amavov? That's actually a tricky one. I'm going to go DDP. I think. That's a hard one. Thank you for the follow. Garraim. New video, by the way, over on the other platform. I can't say the name of the platform. It's the one that everyone uses, where I'm also live on right now because TikTok will censor me. But it's me reacting to your fight highlights. Viewers of the page, their fight highlights. I'm reacting to it over on. Go watch it. Yes, I'll be watching Cage Warriors. Who you got beating Hamzat? Jiri Prohaska. Because he's going to win. Ramage Brahimaj, there's no way this guy cashes as an underdog 4 times in a row. Ain't no way, boy. When is this card? Tomorrow? Is Ante a lock, bro? I mean, I think he wins. I think he wins early. Yeah, I'm going to say he wins. I'm picking him. Like, I will be putting money on him as well, by the way. Holloway or Arman? Holloway. Does Vucenic make it back to the UFC? I don't know. I mean, he didn't look great in the UFC, although he had a hard time in the UFC. Like, he had some tricky customers. I think Strickland has the best chance of beating Hamzat, but he's not going to. I am. Arman has to be next. Do Arman, why not do Arman Benoit Saint-Denis at UFC 326? I know it's a quick turnaround for Benoit Saint-Denis, but he beat the fuck out of Dan Hooker pretty easy. Get that fight booked. Co-main event, the Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Arman's got a big following now. Bingo, bango, cocktail, strawberry, kiwi, mango. No, I thought Ngannou would have beat Jones at the time they were meant to fight. Paul Hughes. Why do you think Soriano will win? I actually think he's pretty underrated. Good punch power. My only problem is, as the fight goes on, I do tend to worry a bit. Like, let's not pretend he didn't fucking knock out Uros Medic, in the co-main event against Jeff Neal. But Brahimaj is going to lose. I'm just telling you that right now. He's going to lose. Strickland over Fluffy isn't crazy at all. And the thing is, when Sean Strickland beats Anthony Hernandez, everybody's going to be, Anthony Hernandez was never that good. Anthony Hernandez is just the worst version of Colby Covington. Or whatever shit they're going to say. This is a crap event. No, it's not. I know there's not many big name fighters on the card. This is a good fight night card. Those that understand ball know there's a lot of fun scraps on this card. Matchmaking wise, the co-main event makes no sense. But it's a good event. I even thought the Apex event, Mario Batista, Vinicius Oliveira, was a fucking good card. That Apex event had more ranked fighters on it than UFC London. By what the hell, by? Thank you for the follow. What's special about Pereira? Thank you for the follow. What Pereira? Anthony is so overrated. I agree. You see him, Anthony Hernandez, like, the guy was getting beat up on the feet by Brendan Allen. And if Brendan Allen wasn't a submission over position type of fighter, he would have beat Anthony Hernandez. Facts. Strickland, he's 25-minute proven, can go at a good pace as well throughout the fight. That's Anthony Hernandez's best weapon. His grappling, yes, I think he'll take Strickland down, but he won't be able to hold Strickland down, which means on the feet, he's going to lose because Strickland, yes, he's basic, but he is a lot better on the feet than Anthony Hernandez. Hernandez looks good on the feet because when his striking starts to work well, it's whenever he's dragged people down, let them back up, dragged them down, and out-grappled them. Strickland, the tape to the body, money. Anthony Hernandez's body is soft like baby shit. Anytime he gets hit there, the guy nearly crumbles instantly. That there, the tape to the body, the jab as well. He's going to jab Anthony Hernandez's head off. And when Anthony Hernandez gets hit, he tends to lean back. I think Strickland will be able to catch him with the right hand as well. Similar to how he caught, well, not similar to how he caught Adesanya, because Adesanya was up against the cage, but if Strickland puts that jab on him and he leans back and Strickland comes over with the right hand, he'll take him off his feet, he'll drop him. Hernandez isn't going to get to those dominant positions against Strickland. He's not going to get into the half guard, posture up, and land those elbows. It's not going to happen. He's not going to get to the back either. Strickland's going to beat him. Here's the fucking thing, you guys. Strickland is clearly going to get subbed. Yeah, man, okay. Nah, O'Malley doesn't beat Yan after what we've seen in that Song Yudong fight. Yeah, exactly. He's not. He really isn't. Like, he really is not going to do that. Strickland's one fight off, arguably fighting for the belt again. If he beats the fuck out of Anthony Hernandez, which I think he will then get the matchup against Hamzat. DDP isn't the champion anymore. Match make the welterweight division. Give me 2 seconds. I'll load the welterweight division up right now. Right here, right now for you, my boy. Yo, by the way, I am the best matchmaker on social media. Facts. I know Bad Time MMA likes to say that, but boy, ain't no way, boy. I don't think it's crazy to say MVP is a top 3 striker. Right, here we go. Athletes, welterweight division. Right. So we're going to do Islam Makhachev versus Ian Gary. We're going to get Shavkat Rakhmonov sent off to Misfits. We're going to go JDM, Carlos Prates, Michael Morales versus Bilal Muhammad. We're going to do Sean Brady, Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards, Joaquin Buckley. Gilbert Burns versus Colby Covington. Jeff Neal's already booked. Gabriel Bonfirm. Give him Joel Alvarez. And then that leaves Daniel Rodriguez, but I don't know what he's doing, and MVP's already booked. That's how I'd book the welterweight division right now. People are going to say Michael Morales should be fighting like a JDM or Carlos Prates next. I would like to see those fights also, but Michael Morales is overrated. I am telling you right now, this guy is overrated. This is tomorrow. Are you standing? No. Why do you always fucking ask me this question? No, I'm not standing, I'm sitting. Can Rakic come back? Yeah, I think he should move up to heavyweight. Are you kneeling? No, I'm not kneeling for BLM. Shut up. Are you Ukrainian? No. I'm extremely confident. Sean Strickland beating Anthony Hernandez. I'm not going to say it's my most confident pick on the card because that would be a lie, but it's up there. I don't know if Rakic would be top 3 heavyweight, but he would definitely be inside the top 10. Fuck, mate, this Nando's is killing me here. Would Gane stop Alex? No. What about Jiri versus Ulberg? Are you Scouts? No. W fart, thank you. Why, bro? Why do that? Because I don't want to hold a fart in and fucking blow up. Science. Are you Polish? Nope. There's the picks. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Nah, Aspinall beats Jones. I think Jones would sub Pereira though. Yeah, back to I made a story during the week. I was looking for someone to clip up the videos on the other platform for me because it feels like whenever I'm trying to make clips, they're not funny. Like it feels like whenever I'm clipping shit, it's like I'm just clipping it for the sake of clipping it. If that makes sense. Yeah, Strickland by decision or late TKO. Will Aspinall be the same when he comes back? He'll be even better. You're not funny. Look, you're fat. Yes. I think Strickland could TKO him. Can Deleuze make a title run? No. Too old. Why can't Strickland lose? Because he's way better than Anthony Hernandez. That is why. No, Cheeto Vera is. Yeah, but Strickland isn't going to be pressured by Anthony Hernandez. Usman Nurmagomedov is easily top 10 lightweight right now if he moved over to the UFC. Will you oil up if Strickland loses? No. Michael Chandler's there as well as top 3 worst ranked. Who else? Colby Covington as well. Bro, Teeps are going to stop him. They are. Uros Medic isn't KOing Jeff Neal. Yeah, Brian Ortega's up there as well. Is Paddy going to win again? Yes. Yo, look, let's cut that out, mate. Yeah. How would you fix the UFC promotion problem? We're going to do face-to-face interviews, like whenever they done Jones DC together. We're going to do better press conferences. We're actually going to let fans ask questions instead of the same 5 media members asking the same dog shit stuff. We're going to get them in there. And then matchmake fun fights and get out of the apex. That's what I think they need to do. Do you know FNC promotion? No, I don't. I have no idea. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that, mate. Fuck. That's Nando's again. Holy shit. Oh. 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 If fans ask a question, more of them are going to say the N word. So. And they're not. Like, it's not as if the UFC fans have fucking Tourette's. Islam's probably going to fight UFC 328. That's what they're saying anyway. I think Movzar wins. Movzar is going to win it, in my opinion, 50-45. Jeez. Pereira. Costa not beating Ige, he is. He really, really is. W picks, thank you, bro. He really, really is. Down to Marco. Yeah, they are sleeping on Sean Strickland. And I don't know why. They're underrating Strickland and overrating Anthony Hernandez. That's what's going on right now. Ilya beats Islam. Right, I can't hold this in anymore. I need a shit. I'm going to have to end the live. Right, bye. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.